Ah! From a distance, this base looks very impressive, but actually using it is a different story. So before this place gets any bigger, I need just one thing: a proper way to move through my own base. So today, we're building a staircase. And once that was done, I ended up building a bit more than I planned. But that's for later. First, let's get this staircase out of the way. Okay, that would do. Now, do we have any andesites? That should be enough. Get rid of that. We don't want any of this in our inventory. No, unfortunate. Could have not prevented that in any way, shape, or form possible. Now let's just texture. Now let's just texture this a bit. Texture? Too many diverse team blocks. No. Oh yeah, we definitely did something there. Now I know I probably strike you all as the type to finish the backside of a building, but I'm not. I will try though. I'll try and do the backside as well. Ooh, let's do montage. Cue the montage. So we got our little staircase. Looking alright. But we still need to detail this thingy a bit. And now detailing is where this staircase really comes to life. So I'll just go and grab myself some trapdoors, and this will be enough. You've got to be kidding me. That was 40 hard-earned hand-chopped wood. Chopped with these very hands. Yeah, okay. Oh! Now we need some dirt. This will make a lot of sense in a minute. Then we just need some iron, and then just take some of you out of here. Wood sticks, nuggies. Yes, we just need one last item, for which we need something with silk touch, primarily a hoe. Let's go. Look, alright, in my hotbar right now is all the stuff we'll need, hopefully, in order to make the staircase look a little better from, I guess, from the front view mostly, because I like the sides. Now for the dirt, where we put this. Oh no. And now if all is well, the front side, something definitely changed. It's still a little iffy. Or yeah, we're gonna still add some things to the sides first, and then we'll decide on the front. Alright, there's no good way to explain this because I'm really bad at placing leaves, apparently. Yeah, I don't know what I think about it, but not too shabby. Alright, it's really not that bad, and I don't think I want to cover this up, because for a first attempt, this should be seen. But I do still want to build something though, so for this building part, what to do? Alright, I've pillared up a little bit over here, and I've given it some thought. The main conclusion is I'm a builder, and when builders see an open space, particularly like this one right over here, they can only come to one logical conclusion. Let's get planning on this house. And a hill. I also wanted to build a hill. Just small something something. Very important, forgot to say that. Alright, I'm just gonna go grab some dirt so we can build some outlines. That's not dirt. That should be enough. So before we start building the actual outlines of this house, we should get some levels in so we know where to put the platforms. Just give me some time to get this nailed, because I'm not too good at building hills. To get this nailed? What the hell even does that mean? Nail this. I'm gonna nail this. Well, fake it till you make it, I guess, because I've never sounded any more confident in my life than that right there. Whoops, took a screenshot. This hill does not particularly look good, but does that matter? Well, I hope it doesn't. Let's start building on the platforms underneath, and they are supposed to look like the one we have underneath the house. Let's grab some of you. Oh, and previously one of these green guys had blown up my doors, so yeah, I fixed that. Alright, those are the platforms installed. Once these houses go on top, that's all you'll be looking at. Or so I hope. I'm just wondering, how does this look from... Yeah, I hope this will be alright though. Alright, with these platforms in, it's time to finally build the outlines for these two buildings. First, let's all appreciate this very well made drawing of mine, which supposedly presents what the building is supposed to look like once we're all finished. Trust me, this drawing needs no fine tuning. I know what I'm doing. So... yeah, that should about show it. Now let's go. Now, the thing is, I haven't looked at it from afar, and it's a little busy with all the dirt, but I think it's going somewhere. And we should also probably keep in mind that this is still the rough outline. A lot of changes will still be made during this outlining process, because to be honest with you guys, the drawing was only so-so. But yeah. Let's go and grab some materials. Alright, I absolutely forgot I was supposed to talk you guys through this, but I think so far this looks good. I'm here to tell you guys, I ran out of wood, but after I collect some more wood, I'll get back with you guys and finish this build. Hey, you guys, we need a quick break. Because since I started doing the building part of this episode, I've been chopping down a lot of wood. And this is just what I've been doing right now. I've also done some off camera, and it was a lot. And I just want to say, this forest has survived a while. Trees are starting to run out. And I have some saplings in my inventory, but usually what I just do, because they're annoying as hell, I just get them out of there. Yeah, that's just for the break. Let's continue. On a side note, this is Minecraft. We shouldn't do this in real life. I mean, I'm sure nobody gets rid of this many trees for just one house in real life, right? Who would do that? A lot of deforesting later, and it seems like we have about enough. But now what I'm thinking is we should probably raise this roof up a couple of blocks so we have room for our porch. And even if it weren't for the porch, this house looks out of balance. I kind of messed up on my part there. Let's now get to the building, finally. I don't know what's up, but I'm lagging pretty bad, as you can see. But on another side note, we just need a roof and a porch and details, but those are for later. Ow, 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 ow. As you guys can see, I finished the main build. We still need to go in and detail this thing, but as of right now, I think it turned out alright. Oh, and in case you're wondering, yeah, this is what the porch section and the backside looks like. Alright, all that's left for us to do right now is basically just spam some torches and build a roof. Yeah, well, I basically just ran out of deep slate, which is unfortunate, but on the bright side, we just have to get our deep slate one more time before finishing this thing. And just like that, we've got ourselves 2 new houses, which basically count as one. Now all that's left for us to do is to put in windows and details, and then we're done. Well, sort of. You see, I want to fully interiorize these 2 buildings, and so far my skill level for interiorizing buildings sits, well, right about here. This is my bedroom. There used to be a bed there in the corner, but yeah, this is how good I am at interior design. Yeah, it's time to up our game a little. As you can see, I did up my game, but that's for later. First, let's go ahead and finish the outside. Alright, holes are in place for windows and doors. Now we just need to make those holes look like windows and doors. And just like that, we have windows, and even these fancy half closed half open ones. And right here we even have a fancy door with a roof over top, just a small roof thingy. For some reason it just didn't feel right to just not have a roof there. And then all that's left for us to do is to place some buttons, because I think it will make a difference. Don't know if it will honestly, but I think it does. And whilst I was at it, I also replaced these stairs at the entrances in order to match the vibe of our accessibility system, which are, well, stairs, obviously. And now we have, I want to say 3 new houses, but really we have 2 new houses. And I've been thinking about what the function of these is going to be, since we're going to be fully interiorizing them. And I think these houses, the ones on the right side at least, should be our guest bedrooms, in case someone wants to fly over with an elytra and flex on me that they have an elytra and I don't. So those very nice people will have a place to stay then. But first, before we do anything else, of course I had sketched out a bridge right there connecting these 2 builds together, so we should get working on a bridge, which is again something I've never done before, so let's hope this goes right. Alright, how does a hang bridge? You can barely see it. Yeah, it's not gonna be a hang bridge then. But what else could we do? Yeah, That's it. And for some reason, these leaves do fit the small bridge over there. I don't know what it is, but something tells me this will look great at nighttime. So we're just gonna wait for it to turn night and then look at it again. Ooh, yes. Yeah, I think this has something to it. Now, oh my god, this FOV is so close. Now we just need to build full interiors with limited blocks, which sounds easy enough. And I'm so very good at doing interiors that I'm so very good at doing interiors that this will be a piece of cake. Trust me. Yeah. As you can hear, I was lacking a bunch of confidence. I fixed that though, because I ended up watching 5 minutes of a BOO video in which he explains how to interiorize any of your buildings. It was only in the first 5 minutes he explained that you should punch holes for windows after interiorizing your buildings. So I completely f***ed up there. Well, seeing how we're already screwed up, there's not much more to lose, right? Alright, I basically just finished the entire first house, and as you can see, once we go inside, we now have some interior stuff going on, and this is mainly my storage area. So in here we have like some chests, and then up here we also have some storage, and over here as well. And even though it's not practical at all, it looks a lot better than just stacking a bunch of chests right on top of each other. But in order to truly finish this place, we still need a painting here. Oh, no, not there. A painting here. No, I'm looking for a different painting. Wait. Just give me a minute. Yes, that's it. This is the painting I want. And I want exactly this painting because I recently went and watched the Minecraft movie, and it was a lot of fun. And that brings me to our next room, which I want to dedicate mainly to the Minecraft movie and also just the series we're doing here. I won't tell you just yet what I'm gonna do with it exactly, because I don't really know myself yet. It will really have a special place in my heart. Alright, let's get working on this second room. I'm so sorry you guys, because I know it's a lot, but my friend came over to visit me, and additionally he had an ender chest with him, let me fly around with his elytra, and we just had some fun, tried getting some music discs, and well, it's then I realized I'm really missing home, and that's why I think I'm going back there. Of course, I'm still doing the Away series because I really do like this concept, but I also just cannot wait to get back to my projects I was doing back at home, because I also have a bunch of plans for it. So yeah, I might be doing 2 series at once, I guess. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And just like that, we've got ourselves not 1, but 2 guest bedrooms. You should be grateful that you can sleep right here. And I even got like a little welcoming present. But now, we've got to get working on this little downstairs section right over here. And if that's done, we're finished. This video is over. But this downstairs section is going to be the main piece. I know, it's gonna be not the coolest thing ever, but it's gonna have a lot of sentimental value, I feel like. But before we can get working on this, we need to unalive some cows. Just a few. About those cows, let's just say they died for a greater purpose, and I mean, they were gonna die anyway of old age eventually, so it's not really that big a deal. And also, it's just a game, so like, just... Now, this room just needs one more thing. Right, with this little carpet over here, I declare this room finished. And I also declare this room very not centered. If only I'd known I was gonna place this very important book in the middle of the room, which there is no middle. But anywho, let's get into this book right here, because that's really the sentimental part of this entire room. I should have talked about me going to watch the Minecraft movie, and I thought it was honestly great. I got a lot of nostalgia out of it, but I'm not gonna bore you with my experience of the Minecraft movie. You should just go watch it for yourselves. And this book, right? Let me just read this. I don't really remember whatever I put in it, but I'll read it as me, as I wrote it, so... Here we go. Hi. First of all, yes, it's annoying this room isn't centered. You see? You see, I knew I was gonna get back to that little part because it's really annoying. Secondly, in this world, you can create anything you can think of. Just be creative with it. That's just the entire message behind the Minecraft movie, in case you haven't seen it yet. And then just a sad emoji, because seriously, I don't care if you're over 20 or over 30 years old, you should just watch it. It's not really that big a deal, but it's nostalgic, alright? I think it's the entire message behind the movie, I guess. You can create anything in this world you could ever think of, I guess. But same goes with real life. If you're struggling, just be creative with it. No, I'm gonna stop you right there, because as I was saying these words, I was actively thinking, how fucking corny do I sound? Yes, shut the fuck up. A lot of animals were harmed during the making of this video. Whilst I was busy recording this episode, my friend was busy building this entire path that goes through and around my entire base. And the grass house from the last episode is still standing. Oh yeah, and before I forget, bye!